walked in like a summer rain, soft enough to hide the pain. I let you touch the broken parts and trusted you with all my heart. You said forever like a vow, but forever's over now. I didn't see the cracks beneath, the way your love was killing me. I gave you all my honesty, you gave me half of what I need. I built my world around your name, now nothing feels the same. Loving you ruined me, turned my light to tragedy. I was strong before your kiss, now I don't know who I am in this. You took the best of me, left the rest in misery. I gave you everything for free, and loving you ruined me. I changed myself to fit your dreams, lost my voice in silent screams. Every red flag I ignored, just to keep you wanting more. I stay when I should walk away, begged your heart to let me stay. Now I'm staring at the truth, there's no words to hold on to. I tried to be your remedy, but you were poison slowly. I kept believing we could be what you'd never be for me. Loving you ruined me, turned my life to tragedy. I was strong before your kiss, now I don't know who I am in this. You took the best of me, left the rest in misery. I gave you everything for free, and loving you ruined me. Was it love or just illusion? Was I blind or just confused? If this is what love's supposed to be, why does it feel like losing you is losing me? Loving you ruined me, but I'm learning how to breathe. Maybe scars are proof I tried, maybe pain won't be in my life. You took the best of me, but you won't take all of me. One day I'll set my heart free, even if loving you ruined me. I wake to empty spaces, your shadow still lingers here. Every corner, every heartbeat still whispers that you're near. I try to turn away, I try to let it go, but every step I take leads me back to you, you know. Because loving you is all I've ever known. Through the tears and through the pain, you're my heart, my home. Even when the world turns cold, even when I'm far apart. Because loving you, you'll always hold my heart. stars don't shine the same. Every laugh, every memory calls your gentle name. I try to move along, pretend I'm someone new, but the truth I can't escape. Every road leads back to you. Because loving you is all I've ever known. Through the tears and through the pain, you're my heart, my home. Even when the world turns cold, even when I'm far apart. Because loving you, you'll always hold my heart. Maybe time will heal these wounds, maybe life will set me free. But even if the sky falls down, my love will stay eternally. Because loving you is all I've ever known. Through the tears and through the pain, you're my heart, my home. Even when the world turns cold, even when I'm far apart. Because loving you, you'll always hold my heart. You packed your memories in a worn-out suitcase. Didn't look back, didn't hesitate. Your shadow faded down the hall. I stood there leaning on the wall. Every promise we once made hung in the silence you betrayed. I felt my whole world slowly shift, but I kept calm, I kept it still. My heart was screaming, don't let go, but my pride would never show. I smiled while you laughed, like I wasn't breaking, like my whole world wasn't shaking. I smiled while you laughed, like I'd be alright, like I could sleep alone tonight. But the second that the door was shut, I fell apart, I gave it up. You'll never know how hard it felt. I smiled while you laughed. Your footsteps echo in my mind, a cruel goodbye on rewind. I play it back 1,000 times between the yours and mine. The pictures hanging on the wall still don't know we had to fall. They hold a version of our truth before goodbye erased our youth. I bit my tongue, I held my breath, pretending I had nothing left. I smiled while you laughed, like I was stronger, like your absence wouldn't linger. I smiled while you laughed, like love was small, like it didn't hurt at all. But when the silence filled the room, it bloomed into a quiet doom. You'll never see the tears I felt. I smiled while you laughed. Maybe someday you'll wonder why I never chased, I let it die. It wasn't strength that let you go, it was fear of letting it show. I smiled every second after mattered. I smiled while you left and played my part while you walked away with my heart. If loving you meant losing breath, then that's the smile I gave to death. You saw my face but never felt. I smiled while you left. I kept your letters in a shoebox by my bed. Read every line until the ink ran through my head. Thought I knew love, thought I knew where to start. But time shows truth when it tears you apart. I held on tight, too scared to let go. You held your silence, too scared to show. And now I'm learning all the lessons from a broken heart, like how sometimes the healing is the hardest part. How you can love someone and still fall apart, but broken pieces make room for a brand new start. These are the lessons from a broken heart. I gave you colors, but you saw them black and white. We danced in daylight, but you dreamed only at night. Guess we were pages from two different books, trying to rewrite each other with stolen looks. I lost myself trying to make you stay, but sometimes leaving is the only way. And now I'm learning all the lessons from a broken heart. How memories burn when the tears still start. How every goodbye feels like falling apart, but every ending frees up another part. These are the lessons from a broken heart. Every shattered dream that kept me alive. 'Cause I'm learning all the lessons from a broken heart. How to stitch myself back into living art. How breaking down doesn't mean you fall apart. It means you're clearing space for a brand new start. These are the lessons, yeah, the lessons from a broken heart. So I'll box up the past and let the future begin. Sometimes losing love is how you learn to win. We found each other in the dark, but the timing tore us apart. Every smile felt like a spark, too brief to heal the broken heart. I reach for you, but you're not there. A ghost of love hangs in the air. We whispered dreams we couldn't chase. Now all that's left is empty space. We loved too late, the stars weren't aligned. Held on too long to a past we can't rewind. words we left unsaid remain, echoes of a love in vain. I reach for you, but you're not there. A ghost of love hangs in the air. We whisper dreams we couldn't chase. Now all that's left is empty space. We love to lay, the stars weren't aligned. Held on too long to a past we can't rewind. Your hand slipped from mine, and I couldn't fight. We love to lay, lost in the night. If I could turn the clock back one day, I'd hold you closer, I'd find a way. But the pages are gone, the story said we left too late, and I'll never forget. We left too late, the stars weren't aligned. Held on too long to a past we can't rewind. Your hand slipped from mine, and I couldn't fight. We loved to live, lost in the night. I told myself I'd be okay. The time would wash your name away. But every road I walk alone still feels like it leads back home. I packed your things, I closed the door, but my heart stayed on the floor. Goodbye still hurts even now, even when I don't say your name out loud. I smile through days, I breathe through nights, but letting go still doesn't feel right. I thought I healed, I thought I learned, but goodbye still hurts. Your voice lives in my quiet mind, in songs we loved and wasted time. I've learned to live, not to forget. Some pains you carry, not regret. I act so strong, but truth is worse. Missing you feels like a curse. Goodbye still hurts even now, even when I don't say your name out loud. I smile through days, I breathe through nights, but letting go still doesn't feel right. I thought I healed, I thought I learned, but goodbye still hurts. If love could fade the way it came, I wouldn't still be caught in your flame. I don't reach out, I don't return, but silence burns. Goodbye still hurts, I won't pretend. Some endings don't know how to end. I'm moving on, but parts remain, still calling you in quiet pain. I thought I healed, I thought I learned, but goodbye still hurts. I don't need you, but I miss you. We used to light up every room, now we barely spark a flame. Silence hanging in the air, saying what we're scared to say. Your touch feels like a memory, fading from my skin. We're standing close together, but miles away within. I keep reaching for your hand, but you don't hold it like you did. Somewhere between forever and the promises we hid. That's when love turned cold like summer into snow. We were fire once before, now we don't even glow. Hearts wrapped in shadows, words we never told. We didn't fall apart at once, it happened slow. When love turned cold, we stopped asking how we feel, stopped trying to understand. Started building quiet walls, brick by brick, hand in hand. I miss the way you looked at me, like I was all you knew. Now your eyes just pass me by, like strangers sometimes do. Every I love you we say feels rehearsed and out of place. We're acting like we're fine, but I can see it in your face. That's when love turned cold like autumn losing gold. We were fearless in the dark, now we're scared to even hold. Hearts locked in silence, stories left untold. We didn't break in one night, it happened slow. When love turned cold, maybe we forgot to fight, maybe we forgot to care, or maybe love just changed its shape and we were unaware. I still search for warmth in the echo of your soul, but all I feel is distance where there used to be a home. When love turned cold, the warmth slipped through our hands. We kept pretending everything was going as we planned. Two hearts in winter, trying to be bold, but we were freezing long before we even knew. Oh, love had turned cold. We didn't lose it in a storm, no thunder, no explosion, just a quiet kind of goodbye. When love turned cold. You walked out like it was easy, like your heart was never here. I stayed back with the echoes of everything we were. Your name still fills the silence, every room still feels the same. You took the door to freedom, left me standing in the rain. You said we both would be okay, the time would make it right, but you took the peace with you and left me with the nights. You left with all the answers, left without a scar. I'm the one still breaking, trying to be strong. You found your way to moving on, like it's nothing, like it's easy. You left with no regrets, I was left with all the feelings. I smile when people ask me if I'm better now somehow. I say I'm fine, I'm breathing, but I don't explain the how. Every song still sounds like you, every road leads back in time. You packed up all your memories and left the hurt as mine. I replay every moment, looking for where I failed. You close a chapter quietly, I'm stuck reading every page. You left with all the certainty, left me with the scars. I'm learning how to function with this weight inside my heart. You let go without looking back, like love was temporary. You left with nothing broken, I was left with all the feelings. Yeah. Maybe loving you too deeply was the mistake I made. You taught me how to give my all, then walked away. I don't hate you for leaving, I just hate how it feels to be the one still holding on to something unreal. You left with all the calm and all the healing. I'm still learning how to breathe through the ceiling. I'll survive, I'll find my way, but tonight it's still revealing. You walked away untouched, I was left with all the feelings. One day this ache will fade, returning to meaning, but right now it's just me, left with all the feelings. They said time would make it better, that the nights would lose your name, but every sunrise feels the same. I still flinch at your shadow, still hear you when it's quiet here. I learned to smile, not disappear. I learned to breathe without your voice, learned to stand but not by choice. I moved on, at least I tried, but something stayed buried inside. My heart didn't heal, it just learned how to hide. It beats but it breaks every time I lie. I can laugh, I can love, I can feel something real, but the truth is simple.